I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. This is a 1910 Shattuck piano that we did a full restoration on. This was a family heirloom piano for a client of ours. He's a great guy. Just enjoyed working with him over the last, it's been over a year that we've been working on this piano and working with him, and he's local. About half the pianos we restore are local, and the other half are just kind of scattered throughout the United States. This guy happened to be local, and he would come in and check out the piano and talk to the technicians, check out his piano. It was just a joy to work with him. Let's start with finish. Really smooth finish, closed pour, which on oak is very difficult. This is quarter sawn oak, which is it's a more expensive way of doing oak. You get this tiger, people call it tiger oak. You get this kind of tiger pattern. Yeah, we did a natural finish. This is, I believe, what from the contact flues that we could get on the inside of the piano. I think this is the original finish from 1910, and it turned out really nice. I think they're going to be very pleased. Look at this side, and this is pretty typical. Yeah, it looks like a tiger. The pedals are original. Those were done here, plated here in-house. Got a plating shop. We've got a replica decal on there. This is where the work really happens. The magic really happens on the inside here. Let's take this off. In order to play it, of course, you don't have to take this off, but to play it shortly. But I'm going to show this off. Beautiful automotive paint that we use. That's not just a cheap spray paint. That's a very high quality automotive store 2-part epoxy paint that just really makes that plate pop. Looks great. All the strings are new. The tuning pins are new. You can see the hammers, beautifully restored hammers, beautifully executed. There's the hammer guy right there, just finishing up another hammer job. Let's get this. Can I show off your hammers, Jake? Don't mind. Look at this. Look at these hammers. They're straight as an arrow.
He likes your hammers.
Straight as an arrow. Well done, Jake. And then there's the player guy right there.
Matthew's the amazing player restorer.
We're going to show you the player here shortly.
And your camera girl.
And there's the camera girl. There she is. Okay, so same thing with those hammers. You can see it's hard to get the camera down in this one, but there again, you can see just totally straight as an arrow. And then Matthew, who we just pointed out a minute ago, has been doing the player. And so what is entailed in the player is we have all of these bellows from the auxiliaries. You can see that's all new material. It's kind of a rubberized cloth. And then all of you can see, let's see, back here, you see all of those little tubing in here. Come on down here. All of this cloth for the reservoir. Well, it's kind of hard to see back there, but you can see all of that has also been replaced. This giant reservoir has been replaced. All of the every one of the notes, every key has its own. You know what, he's working on another player right now. Let's go over there. Maybe it would help. Every key has its own individual little bellows. So as you can imagine, after 100 years, all of this needs to be totally airtight. After 100 years, all of these, they develop cracks along the fold lines and wherever it's glued. And so that is not even close to airtight. And so what you'll see is someone will be pumping the pedals with their feet, and they'll have to pump like crazy, and then the wind motor barely turns, and that's simply because it's getting air in there, and there's it's actually a vacuum. It's sucking air out, but it's not enough, and it just kind of slowly turns because so much air is escaping. So that's what is going on. Oh, I think going backwards just now. I think I got the chain off. Hey, Matthew. So like I said, when you pump the pedals, you're not blowing air in there. You're actually creating a vacuum. You're sucking air out of the system. So you're going back and forth with your feet, and it pulls air out of the entire system, and you've got that reservoir that kind of evens things out. That big reservoir that is positioned right here. I don't see it here for this piano, but that it keeps a constant draw, a constant pull of the vacuum suction of the air out of the system. And then, meanwhile, you have a roll like this in there. I'll play this one for you, upside down. And you can see all of these holes right here. Each of these holes corresponds to a hole right there on the tracker bar. See how that goes over the tracker bar, and the duration corresponds to, of course, the length of that line there. So as it goes over, when it's covering all of those holes that you can see in there, they're sealed off to atmosphere, and then when it exposes that hole via the hole in the tracker bar, via a hole in the paper, and it's exposed to atmosphere. Atmosphere rushes in, air rushes in to the vacuum because obviously it can't have a vacuum. Nature abhors a vacuum, and then that air is what comes in here and then actuates the note. So there's this little capstan here. That's what comes up when the bellows comes up and hits the note. Fixed my mirror. Okay, put that on there. And look how easily I can pump, just so smooth. Restored 1910